Ahoy hoy. Yo yo, what's happening folks? It's Red Smith's Paddy Mac. This is my intro video. Friday you had Barn doing his intro video with a little bit of a comparison, a review video, which is basically to give you a brief idea of what he's going to be bringing to the channel. Yesterday you had Rockefeller, or Rock Defend, bringing you a little bit of Call of Duty Zombies from Black Ops onto Race, which was the World at War map. Just giving you a brief insight as to what he's going to bring you, and right now you've got me bringing you Left 4 Dead. Now in fairness, I must admit we've all been slightly lazy when it came to this video, but well, it's lazy and it's not lazy. You see, we had these videos already sort of planned and laid out as our first video, and then I came up with the bright idea of wanting to put a Tricom together with all our gameplays together, and wanting to, you know, have a little sample of what each of us were going to bring in that video, and then have a chat about what we were each going to bring together, and then do it individually as well. Now, as Rock said in his video yesterday, he really didn't speak very much in that, and it was because the guy was just, he was, you know, tired. It was late at night. Whatever, it wasn't that late at night, the lazy fuck, it was 8 o'clock in the evening. But yeah, listen, look, this is my chance to tell you, 1 on 30, whatever it is, we've got 35 subscribers. Woohoo! You know, which is it's always exciting when you start a new channel, or you start a channel on YouTube, because the initial growth is just so very cool. I mean, I had my first ever channel was Is There Any Sense, and I got up to like 800 subscribers, but by the time I got to 800 subscribers I was only getting maybe 40, 50, 60 views, so I was getting less than 10%, and I wasn't happy with that. So instead of, you know, maybe just pruning back, you know, deleting all the subscribers and having people resubscribe to that channel, or just dealing with it and moving on like a big boy, you know, no, I restarted my channel, and I have, well, you know, there's been a whole lot of personal issues. Any of you guys that are from my channel, you know that my mother had quite a serious fall, busted open her head sort of last November, which took me out of the game, and because then I took ill after that. I had heart problems after that, so that took me out from November. I started the channel, my Big Bad Booty Daddy Mac channel, in August last year. By November I was taken out between my mother's accident, my own heart problems, which kept me out until after Christmas. Then after Christmas my father was diagnosed with cancer, terminal cancer of the throat, lungs, and it eventually got into his brain and killed him back in June. So this whole year has been an absolute bust for me. But the two people in the YouTube world and the Twitter community, and actually, you know, I would put these two people in the top 5 people that have helped me through this entire time, and they are Born in Effect. It's not his real name, by the way. Neither is Born of the Dead, even though I sent him some post with Born of the Dead, and the woman laughed at him in the post office. And then we have Rock, you know, and these two guys have helped me out more than anybody could possibly imagine. And it seems strange to say that, you know, 2 random people from YouTube have got together and they've helped me, and that's what gave me this initial idea. Because do you know what we were doing? We were playing a lot of zombies. We played a lot of zombies because it was easy to get into, you know, it was fun. You don't have to be good at it to enjoy it, unlike multiplayer in Call of Duty. And it helps when you're good, obviously it helps. But, you know, we're not good, and we don't care, because we just have fun in each other's company, you know. And, you know, we got together, we started playing a lot of zombies, and then I thought, fuck it, this would be really fun to actually do, you know. Get everybody together, just fucking huge big melting pot, not that big because there's only 3 of us, but you know, just cram it all together and have some fun, you know, bring a little bit of down home enthusiasm to the whole thing. Not a lot of skill, not a lot of fucking firsts and exclusives. No, we're just gonna copy everybody else's shit, but we're gonna do it with our own sort of unique styles. We're gonna put together a lot of videos together. We're going to have a lot of individual videos. Each of us is going to have our own ideas and our own series. The first series that I think I'm going to bring to you, like the first unique series, which will center around Call of Duty gameplay, probably like zombies gameplay, will be it's an idea that I've been toying with for a week or so, since, well, for a couple of weeks actually, and it's going to be, I think, quite funny, and I hope quite enjoyable. But basically what it's going to be is we're going to try, and I'm going to ask for your suggestions as to who we're going to do this with or regarding, but it's going to be rating YouTubers, you know, any of them, big, small, middle, in between, Machinima, Yash, TGN, anybody, and how they would fare out in the zombie apocalypse. Whether they would die early, are they going to survive, are they going to be the leaders, are they going to be the bitch that fucking stabs everybody in the back? Wings of the redemption. You know, we're going to have some fun, we're going to try and do some really stupid, crazy shit, and yes, I'm going to take a very large departure from my own channel. I'm going to do giveaways and things like that if and when I feel it appropriate and necessary, and if I have something worthwhile to give to you guys. But I just want a lot of, really, seriously, I want a lot of support, a lot of enthusiasm, and just a lot of fun out of this whole thing. Now, some of the games that I'm going to be playing, obviously we've got Black Ops 2 coming out in 2 months' time. On the screen now, what you've got is Left 4 Dead, the original one. We're going to try and get some tricoms up of that, you know, the three of us playing together. We're going to do Left 4 Dead 2 as well. As well as that, Barn and I are going to bring you a Dead Island series, which alternates between us. The first video will be from his perspective. It's all the one playthrough, but the next video will be my perspective. Then video 3 will be his perspective again. You see what I'm saying? Of course you do. You guys are nice and intelligent. Of course you know what I'm saying. I'm going to bring you Red Dead Redemption's Undead Nightmare. There's going to be Resident Evil 6, which I may or may not manage to get a partner for co-op. If not, it'll just be me on my own, maybe with a guest commentator in every so often. Not a guest commentator, a guest star. You know, this is gonna be just a lot of fun, guys, and I really want you guys to get involved as much as possible. Come and spend some time. I love you all. Peace, love, and puppies.